so this is max effort. If something goes wrong, then we'll see if something lets go. All right, let's get her done. All right, guys, so next day, we are back down in the shop. We got the truck fully tuned. We got 3 tunes loaded in it right now. We got a max effort tune, we got a tow tune, we got a daily tune. We're gonna try all 3 of them out, but here's the way it sits right now. As you saw, all the work that we did. All right, so as you can see, here's our iQuad app. We're on level 6 of the daily tune. We can go back up here on our settings, open up the main menu, go to custom tuning. We have those 3 tunes that I mentioned, max effort, daily, and tow. We have a check mark next to daily because that's the one we're on. But we're going to try out all 3. So we're going to fire up the truck, go ahead, take it out, and get the same drive-by, get the same shot and driving videos. And so we can do a good back-to-back comparison. So let's hop in the truck, fire her up. There she goes. And then one of these days I need to find a good mounting solution. Hopefully there's something that you can stick in here that this can sit on, kind of like that, and then also have the radio. But here she is. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out so we can take a look at it. Right now, just starting it up, you can't really tell a difference in idle, but let's get some RPM in her. We'll see. Alright, so this is daily tune. We're just gonna shift through gears and see what it does. Alright, so we're gonna drive the truck a little bit more just to get it warm and everything, and then we got a better road where it's not so rough and we'll be able to get it all the way up to speed. Alright, so that was the daily tune, about 50% throttle, maybe a little bit more, as you can see. Got all the way up to about 3,000 RPMs while shifting. Felt good, a lot better than the factory tuning, and this is just the daily tune. So we're going to turn it up to the tow tune, which is about a 50 horsepower gain. You can kind of see it in the parameters, like the timing's bumped up and the canvas is bumped up. So we're going to see what that one does under full throttle, and then what y'all have been waiting for, we're going to put on max effort. We're going to do a 1 pull. I don't want to run it on that because it's not designed to actually drive down the road. It's a max effort tune. Stick it on a dyno, whap the throttle, and then you're good to go. So we're gonna put it on that. We're gonna do 1 pull, and then that'll kind of be the end of the video. So let's see what the tow tune has on it under full throttle. All right, so we're in our main menu, which is just from here's the main screen, reading out your gauges, but we didn't hook anything up. So really the only thing we're gonna see is RPM and speed. But if we go up here into our settings, then we go to custom tuning, you can kind of see we're going to go into the tow tune. We're going to make sure that we want to activate it, yes, and it's going to do its thing. We're going to wait, and then it should be good to go. All right, should be good. So you can tell that we have the tune loaded because we're changing the power levels. We're going to keep it at power level 6. Go back in here, just make sure. So we are on the tow tune, and we go back 1 more screen, and then here we go. Here we go. She looks good. bit better. You can feel throttle, or you can feel the turbo light quicker. It sucks you back in your seat more. The only tough thing about it was actually shifting the truck, but it took off, and that's a big difference. So we're gonna do a quick turnaround. We're gonna load up max effort, and then on that one, we're gonna do one pull. We may get another drive-by video of it just to see what it sounds like. So that was tow tune. We're gonna load up the max effort tune. We're gonna see exactly what this truck has in her. Not really sure what to expect, but if it's anything like what we just drove, it's gonna be kind of crazy. So here we are. We're gonna go into select the tune profile, and then it will load and do its thing. Give you a little ad saying, hey, shop Quadzilla. Honestly, great purchase. I haven't had an edge box to compare to, but I'd say that this one right here, especially with all the adjustability, is better. But that may be a comparison we do, is go get an Edge 2.0 and then see if it's any better than this. But right now, let's see what it's made of. All right, so this is max effort. If something goes wrong, then we'll see if something lets go. All right, let's get her done. Good for a VP truck. Like, I mean, that sits you back in your seat. That was up to, I think, 95, almost 100 right there. Third all the way to 6th gear. She's got a lot in her. That's a 6th gear pull right there. Truck's a little shaky right now through the road, but wow, what a difference. Like, that's a big difference from the tow tune that we went, and especially from factory. We're gonna want to get a drive-by video of this, but we'll get closer to the house. We're actually on a main road, so we don't want to do anything too crazy, but that is a big difference. We gotta make sure that truck's okay. All right, so we're at a stop sign. We gotta probably take the truck back and see if it's okay. I don't hear anything abnormal. Probably need to check underneath to see if it has any leaks, because I know for a fact that the truck's never ran that hard in its life. It is a brand new build, so let's get back to the house, check on it, do a drive-by video, but we're just gonna drive it on max effort back to the house. We'll be able to drive home okay. We'll see what it drives like. Maybe we won't do a full throttle pull. We'll just kind of get it shifted through gears, but that clutch is rough. Another pull, probably 4th gear, just to see what it has in it instead of shifting through gears, and then we'll get a drive-by, and then we'll go back down to the shop and kind of talk about the whole tuning with the quad box. I'm going to do 3rd to 4th to see what it has, but we're going to start in low RPM range and really feel it kick in, suck you back to the seat. So let's go. Alright, there goes the house. We overshot it. I had it shifted to 5th. Alright. All right, guys, so we're back in the shop, and what a world of difference that made. Like, holy cow. This truck is a whole new animal. Like, kind of speechless just how crazy, like, just adding tunes to the truck, adjusting timing, adjusting the canvas setting, what it really does. It really woke the truck up. Now I want to get back on a dyno and try to hit that 500 horsepower mark, which the recipe calls for. Well, we have the hard parts on, the engine and everything. It should be 500 horsepower, but I know for a fact that get back up on the dyno, it's going to lay down more than 288. I'm thinking it's going to double it, 560, somewhere around there, because the truck just has that much more power. It's that much more fun to drive. Obviously, you can see in the driving around videos, Mom did a good job filming, but I mean, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, got it up to 95 miles an hour, and it was just not pegged out, but just climbing like it should in miles an hour, and then shifting gears and everything. So it's good. Did notice one thing a little bit is that I have a shake in the drive line under that much power. I'm not sure what that is, but when you really gun it in third and it kind of lifts the front end and wants to wobble a little bit, I think that's probably because I don't have the steering stabilizer on there. I need to tighten up all the suspension anyway. But here it sits. We don't have any leaks. I didn't see it pushing any oil. Our expensive little catch can that we have down here looks just like it did beforehand. We've always had that amount in there. So I mean, there's probably a tablespoon in there. This is just a Gatorade bottle zip tied to our vent hose coming out the timing cover. But just looking up under here, I don't really see anything. So yeah, when it was idling, there's really nothing that I could tell just by looking at it that was wrong. Turbo sounded good. We got coolant. This is hot. No code in the engine, so that's good. But here it is. So overall, I would highly recommend the quad box. Like I said earlier, we may compare it to a Edge Comp 2, but go through TJ's website, One Bad VP44. I'll put a link on the screen or in the description below. And you just tell them exactly what you need. You can hit them up on Facebook. That's kind of what I did. Said, here's my build. You have free reign on whatever kind of tunes you want to write for it. I just want 5 of them, different levels, and then you can take it from there. You can send them back to me in an email form. You just look at the PDF, load them up there, and honestly, probably the best upgrade the truck has gotten so far. I mean, yeah, all the hard parts are good, but you really got to have that tuning to unleash it, make sure they run together well, and we can really throw down some power. But that'll be the end of this video. The truck's going to be going away for a little bit. You're probably going to think paint and all this stuff, but no, like I said last video, there's something else on the channel that we need to start working on. So be on the lookout for that one, but appreciate y'all watching. Boss out.